this off to the side.
Hey, honey, wash day, everybody. This is Seava, Rainbow Madonna, Lisa, here at the HOME Now Hemp Gardens, and I just thought I'd share, which Robert's back with you. But let me see if I can. There's Robert. Robert is our grower, all-around extraordinaire, and we are in the process of, what are we doing, Robert?
Making bubble hash.
Making bubble hash.
Making the fun stuff.
And this is totally CBD. And I'm happy to let everybody know that HEMPAID NOW is becoming official, and I'm looking forward to going down to Texas and taking my Willie guitar with me. Thankfully, it looks like my special Willie Nelson signed guitar that used to be Willie's, and both on tour and in the studio, gets to go visit its daddy. I hope. So, HEMPAID NOW. Special shout out to Russell and Steve Sarich, and mega sympathies for having to burn, I hear, somewhere close to 75 pounds of perfectly good hemp with no detectable Delta 9s, just like my half a crop that got burned this year. And thank you to Steve Sarich and Mr. Kite and all of the minds that are coming together to help those of us farmers who saw our crops being torched this year, and many of whom are in need of the equivalent of Farm Aid. And while I'm in here, let's look. I'll give you a short tour of the artwork in the White Buffalo Nation office, and let everybody know that we're still planning a festival the week after Burning Man, which is the second week in September. So that was a picture of grandmother Carrie Dan, who is looking forward to people coming out here to Crescent Valley next year. She's old and hanging in there, and says if I can get Willie Nelson to come up here, she'll stick around, stay in her body for at least another year. So we are live streaming from Crescent Valley. And this is the crew.
What I did is the second bag.
So
the second bag.
Here's what we've got so far. That's some very nice looking.
You bring it back up. There's going to be leftover water.
So
that water, you just let that water drain a little bit.
So anyway, this is the office. Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home.
Like this. Slowly bring it up, and it sucks all that water out of that hash. Alright, shit. Yes.
So live streaming from Crescent Valley with Robert, Fred, and Alan, actually. And Robert is teaching Fred and Alan a very nice way to make ice water bubble hash. What's the advantage of bubble hash, would you say, Robert,
Purity.
For people? Yeah.
Purity. No chemicals, no additives such as butane, alcohol, etc. Isopropanol, blah, 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 blah. Yes. The purity of bubble hash is just water, ice, and filters.
And a lot of elbow grease.
Not elbow grease. Yes,
not in it, but it's a lot of weight. It's actually a pretty strenuous thing. Last time my shoulder's still recovering from the last time I made it by myself.
Yes, very strenuous. But if you have plenty of trim, you get plenty of product. It's about 3 grams right there, 4 grams.
Easy.
Man, that's all hashish.
And what is hashish?
It's pretty much trichomes broken off of the leaf that have been filtered through these filters to the point where you get this stuff, and it's just all trichomes put together.
And what are trichomes?
Trichomes are pretty much what THC CBD is. It's what little tiny crystals on top of the flower that the flower produces, and that's what gives you the CBD and THC. It's not the actual plant itself. It's the THC trichomes and CBD trichomes. And that, put together with a bunch added together, makes this.
And we're very happy. This is from the Rainbow Madonna flower that, thank you, Jake Dick and the Nevada Department of Agriculture for passing these wonderful flowers. And so this is kind of like the creme de la creme, as they would say. The best of the best. Okay. Well, I just wanted to give you guys a check-in. Robert, is there anything?
Oh, okay. And that is the process.
That is the process.
Nothing to it.
And that's the word from Crescent Valley, Nevada, from the White Buffalo Nation HOME Now Hemp Garden page. We are the proud umbrella sponsors for Hemp Aid Now. We are advocating for those of our brother and sister industrial hemp growers this year who saw their cannabis destroyed because of the total THC rule of the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which actually contravenes the will of Congress, which specifies Delta 9s, which is what the federal code says, which is what the Nevada state code says. And so this is a shout out to any other industrial hemp growers. If you were a burn victim, please get in touch with us. Hemp Aid Now is working with legal minds that are going to be going after reparations and restitution for those of us whose good ladies got burned in the name of total THC rather than Delta 9s. So blessings all. We will hopefully be back again soon. And Doksha.